Welcome to another one of my shitty videos, and today we'll be talking about why Sonic games suck currently, and why the fan base is essentially at war with each other. Before I get into it, I want to give a short explanation on the history behind Sonic the Hedgehog videos and me. Now, I've had a few YouTube channels over the years, most of which have not been successful at all. One was even a creepypasta reading channel, and I got copyright strike for reading public domain creepypastas, as in they're not copyrighted. One of them, the videos I did use royalty free music, so I still don't see what the copyright strikes were about. But either way, I don't use that channel anymore. It's a dead channel. But just about every single channel I've ever had, I've tried doing at least one Sonic the Hedgehog video, and something every single time I make a Sonic video, something goes wrong to where I can't upload the video. The audio might corrupt, the video might corrupt, uh, that I run out of storage space when I'm recording. A few times when I didn't have any editing software and I had to do things in one take, somebody would come in and interrupt me. Just something would happen, and it just really discouraged me from making videos. I even made a furry video complaining about them and why I think they're all kind of degenerates. And I mentioned Sonic one time, and the video got corrupted. It's just an odd phenomenon, and it's just very confusing to me. But either way, getting into it, I'm gonna say that I'm a pretty big Sonic nerd. I've been playing since the Genesis. I played Sonic 1 and 2. I got to play Sonic 3, but we never got the and Knuckles attachment. I never did play Knuckles Chaotix because we never got the 32X. Never played Sonic CD until I was like a teenager. But then again, it was the Xbox 360 port. I've been playing a long time, but most of my experience comes from the Genesis and the GameCube games. Um, we never did get a Dreamcast, but we did get a GameCube, and I had a lot of fun with it. But I can confidently say that I am a true blue Sonic fan. I do really enjoy the Sonic games, but the reason I bring up being a true Sonic fan, as most quote unquote, as I'll simplify it, classic fans, most of them aren't legitimately fans. Half of them just say a bunch of bullshit to piss people off and probably sow dissent in the Sonic fan community. It's just absurd, but this post I found on 4chan back in January really put it in perspective. But it says, as such, first text is green text. They've done this since '98, which is the guy that he's replying to, said. And then the actual post itself says, bullshit. With Adventure, they made the game they wanted to make. They were bold, they experimented, they had callbacks to past games, parentheses, Angel Island, Little Planet, parentheses, but with a brand new setting. They went out of the way to add shit that fans had requested for years, which is how we got Gamma in the first place. You can say that Adventure hasn't aged well, but at least it didn't cater to single-digit IQ retards like yourself, who didn't even play the fucking games. Since '06, they've been appealing to you fucks, and look where it got us. Lost my place. Nobody but Sonic himself has been playable in anything but fan-made ports, mania, and spin-offs for over a decade, to the point of inventing new forms for Sonic just to avoid having to add other characters. Why? Because Sonic has too many friends, and they bring down the games, according to you. Sonic games since Unleashed have been fixated on speed above anything else to the detriment of actual content. Generations is a 5-hour game at best. Why? Because according to you, Sonic has to run fast all the time. There can't be any precision platforming or slowing down, so that's what he does. He runs and mows through enemies who stand around waiting to be hit. According to you, the stories were too dark and serious, so now we get Colors and Lost Worlds with writing so juvenile even children cringe, with a paper thin premise of Eggman is bad, Sonic goes to fight him and Tails sits by on the sidelines. No sense of continuity at all, no character growth. Ironically, it isn't even like the originals where Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles have a narrative going throughout them. Quit pretending you're a fucking Sonic fan. You want it to stagnate instead of moving forward. You're a faker and the cancer that is legitimately killing the franchise. So that's the end of that post, and I thought it genuinely summed up the quote-unquote classic fans so well. You see, classic or quote-unquote classic fans, which I'm just going to refer to the fake classic fans as anti-Sonic. It's just something to differentiate them. But the anti-Sonics say that Sonic should move fast all the time, and that's it. And that Sonic's stupid friends are annoying. That's what they say, and it gets games like the boost games, like Colors, Generations. That's not to say Generations is bad, but it's definitely not very good. But you see, there is no precision platforming for the most part in the boost games. There's small sections, but they're so few and far between, and the platforming's so piss easy that it might as well not even be there. Which is kind of funny because in the classic games there was precision platforming all the time, and even in Mania there's precision platforming a pretty good chunk of the time. It's just funny to me, but the last good game for a good while was Sonic Mania, but that's because it was a classic game and it wasn't a boost game. And I'll tell you, the boost gameplay is not fun. I think only exclusively in the DS games has it been even remotely fun. But that's because they were 2D and they were set up for a platformer style, whereas the 3D boost games literally just feel like holding down that X button. And now that is an oversimplification of the boost games, but in short, the anti-Sonic fans have essentially bugged Sega to the point where they have to cater to them, or they think so, and it got the boost gameplay because Sonic has to move fast all the time. They got rid of all of Sonic's friends because apparently they were stupid and annoying, despite that being one of the main appealing factors of Sonic the Hedgehog was that there's so many characters to play as. Um, it's just absurd how Sega has been catering to these people so long, and yet they still complain. It's just beyond me. It's beyond me to see the anti-Sonic fans actively get catered to for years, and they still complain, getting exactly what they asked for. You complain that Sonic has to move fast all the time, so you've got the boost gameplay. You complain that Sonic has too many friends, so now you only get to play as Sonic. It got so bad to the point where now you get to play as two Sonics. Sonic Modern and Sonic Classic. You've done this to yourself genuinely. But either way, when it comes to the games, we got a pretty good explanation as to why they're shit. It's the anti-Sonic fans being catered to. Now, when it comes to the fan base going at war with each other, well, it's pretty self-explanatory. You got the modern fans, you got the classic fans, you got the anti-Sonic fans, and then you got the whole fucking slew of degenerates, like the Rally for Sally degenerates and shit like that. If you want a good explanation on the type of people you can see in the Sonic fandom, uh, go watch Dylan Thomas. He's got plenty of videos about people doing just crazy fucking shit involving Sonic. I do highly recommend his channel in general, but there's just some crazy shit that people do with Sonic. So it's just a big clusterfuck of everybody fighting with each other. And then you have the reputation of Sonic, and why Sonic's reputation is kind of shit now. And there's pretty much one person who did all of this. I wouldn't say all of it, but he did a good chunk of it. And his name is Aaron. His online persona is referred to as Ego Raptor, which Ego is very correct. Ego Raptor, or Aaron from the Game Grumps, does not like Sonic the Hedgehog, which is fine. That's fine. If you don't like Sonic the Hedgehog, you go ahead. Because, I know there's a slew of video game characters that I don't like. That's fine by you. If you don't like the Sonic games, that's fine. You can do that. But whenever you actively hate on a game series, but you go out of your way to find shit that's bad, you kind of you make yourself look like a fool, okay? And now that sounds a little contradictory, but when I say when you go out of your way to find things that are bad, I'm talking like glitches or game breaking bugs. Like when you go out of your way to do the same fucking glitch 5 times in a row on one of the first stages in a fucking video game, you're kind of being retarded on like on purpose. Okay. Now let me go ahead and say when it came to Sonic Adventure, which is the one that Ego Raptor hated the most. Okay, he played the GameCube port, which is notorious for being the buggiest and the lowest quality version of Sonic Adventure. Actually, no, that goes to the PC port, but it's the second buggiest. I'm surprised that Aaron didn't play the PC port. But either way, he played the GameCube port, which is notorious for being shitty. Alright, that's strike one. Every time there was a glitch to be found in the game, Ego Raptor pretty much went out of his way to find it. Okay, there is a glitch on the first level of Sonic Adventure where you're playing a Sonic and you're doing a little run through a little mountainous area, and there's a little curve. All right, if you go right too hard on that curve, you can actually clip out and die. So Ego Raptor did that like 5 fucking times over and over. And there's like boost pads on there that literally make you go forward anyways, so you don't even really need to turn right that hard on it. But he did it anyways. In Sonic Adventure 2, there was a spot on like the oil platforms. I can't remember what the stage is called, but you need to get the light shoots, which are to the left on some type of like grapple thing, to go follow a trail of rings. And Ego Raptor is complaining that he can't go through the trail of rings, but there's an obvious thing like handlebar you grab on the left side of the platform, and he's sitting there complaining, "What a stupid fucking design! What the dumbass fucking design? This game fucking sucks." And then he goes to goes to the actual fucking handlebar, and he sits there, he's like, "Oh well, that didn't make it more obvious." Like Ego Raptor is just doing it for the fucking hell of it. All right. He can hate the games all he wants, but whenever you're going out of your way to be an absolute fucking retard while playing it, you make yourself look like a fucking dipshit. But since Ego Raptor has a fan base and Ego Raptor has some influence, now Sonic has a reputation of always being bad because Ego Raptor says so. You have young, influential, not influential, but easily influenced children who absolutely idol Aaron and Dan from the Game Grumps. And Dan's actually, I like Dan. Dan's a pretty fucking cool guy, alright? Aaron's the guy I have the issue with, alright? You got this guy who has a lot of influence on young minds, and then the young minds are just gonna automatically think, oh, well, these games are bad. I was talking to a fucking younger cousin, and I brought up if he ever played Sonic Adventure on the GameCube. And he said, "Oh, that bad game?" I was just kind of a little shocked because last I checked, Sonic Adventure was a pretty fucking good game. Like it's one of the highest rated Sonic games out there. But either way, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. People who have power and influence can just do whatever the fuck they want. Uh, yeah, just people. In short, summarizing why Sonic's in the state he's in is very easy. People going out of their way to piss people off and push some mysterious agenda against Sonic the Hedgehog. It sounds retarded. It genuinely does, because I can't understand why anybody would sit there and say, I'm going to go out of my way to make people hate Sonic the Hedgehog. Excuse me. I just don't get it. It's genuinely confusing to me. But that's just the way it is. That's my take on why Sonic's in the condition he's in. If you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you absolutely hated the video, please tell me how much you hate me and my opinion. If you're Aaron from Game Grumps, fuck you. Bloody bastard. Dan, if you accidentally see this, you're a pretty cool pretty cool dude. I like your music, dog. Keep it up, King.